Hit record.
Yep. All right, Littleton, I believe we are live, but we'll look for a text message or some sort of confirmation that we've got a game here. We are joining our team about 7 minutes and 20 seconds into the game, or 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first period. We've got a 0-0 game against the Rampage. We are doing the manual tripod. We had some technical difficulties a little bit earlier. We clearly have the B team here today in terms of the camera crew and the announcer. We miss Will and all the other folks that usually bring your live game to you. So Rampage is playing in black. Littleton Hawks in white. We've got JP and Liam on defense. We've got some new players on the team, so the announcer may get a few wrong today, but we're going to do our best. Also, when you recognize that our tripod isn't moving, we have some distractions. All right. Littleton wins the draw. Liam going down the ice, moves into the offensive zone, takes a shot that's blocked. Littleton regroups in the offensive zone with JP on point. JP's going to take a wrist shot. It was blocked. Littleton puts it back into the zone with a quick offsides. Unfortunately, no delayed offsides in this division. All right, Danny holds with the line. We've got Colton, Ferguson, and who's our winger on this side, Brian? Oh, Nolan. And Nolan. All right. Puck comes down into the zone, kept in by Rampage. Rampage fires off a shot. It's blocked. JP pushing the puck. JP's got Nolan with them. They got a little 2-on-1 if they keep moving. Oh, just out of the reach of Nolan. All right, Rampage regroups with a nice long backhand pass. Rampage can't control it, but avoids the icing. Rampage picks it back up. Nolan back out. Here we go. They've got two. Colton has a head of steam on a 1-on-2. Fires it off, but blocked by the Rampage. Rampage grabs the puck. Everybody gets a change. We've got Kelly and Broadhurst on defense. We've got Gavin, Graham, and Crawford as the forward line. Gavin, Kelly over to his partner, Bowden. Bowden puts it up the boards over to Danielson. Danielson pumps it into the offensive zone. Bowden picks it up in the defensive zone, looking out for an outlet pass. Finds Danielson, nice, and to Crawford. Crawford carries it into the zone, gets stood up by the Rampage. Resetting the neutral ice. Kelly back over to Bowden. Bowden looks back to Kelly. Kelly up the boards. Rampage carrying it around their own zone. Crawford picks him up, but Rampage carries it out, has a head of steam. Kelly gets a stick on it. Bowden, nice sets him up in the slot. Nice play by the Hawks defense there. All right, 4:43 left in the first period. We've got Hamill and Highland on defense. And we've got Krebs, Stees, and Roberts on forwards. All right, Littleton wins the draw and out of the zone into the neutral zone. Oh, Hamill picks it up, dumps it out. Oh, it looks like Rampage is able to keep it in. Hamill picks up the puck and looks up the boards, but it's intercepted by the Rampage. Rampage trying to carry it into the slot. Nice pickup there by Roberts. And it looks like Stee's up the boards over to Roberts. Roberts carrying it out. Oh, looks like he finds Stee's there. Rampage just turns it over. Hamill up to... Oh, the announcer's getting in the way of the camera here. Highland puts it into the offensive zone for a quick offsides. Littleton will get a change. We've got JP and Liam on defense. Nolan, Ferguson, Nolan, and Colton on forwards. Colton kicks it out over to Liam. Hard pass over to JP. JP handles it up the boards. And another delayed offsides. Or, excuse me, another immediate offsides. Delayed offsides would be nice. All right, the ref having a little fun with JP there. I think JP had a nice flick right up to him. There was a compliment there. All right, back to the game. Liam picks it up, carries behind Brody, looking for a headman. Up the boards, but intercepted by Rampage. Littleton gets it out of slot. Colton could have a head. It's going to be a foot race. Yeah, Monument's quick. Strong skaters. And remember, this is a 12 and over division, or 12 and under division. So boys are playing for the most part a year older. Uh-oh, JP picks it up, and he is moving out. He's got one to beat. Oh, looks for the pass over to Roberts, but gets intercepted by the Rampage. And looks like,
We're a hot mess over here.
If only everyone knew how much we miss Will today. Will, we know you're out there doing God's work, and we're thinking of you, my friend. The team is going to get this on film tonight no matter what, but it might be a little clunky for all of our viewers at home. All right, we've got Kelly and Broadhurst. On D, we've got Gavin Graham and Ferguson's line. Kelly puts it up the boards. Rampage is aggressive pretty quick. Oh, big one-timer over from the fella. Number 5 looks like he drove to the game. Number 11, big save by Brody. Probably Brody's first test of the night. Came up big on a glove save with a shot right in the circle. All right. Oh, looks like Rampage keeps it in the offensive zone. Bowden plays it out of the zone. Looks like it'll be an icing. Rampage getting in front of the passes, that's for sure.
Blocking a lot of passes today.
Blocking a lot of passes, blocking our shots. They're certainly coming out hungry. Littleton not getting the normal system play that we've shown in Chicago, but with 2 minutes left in 2:24 left in the first period. Littleton looks to win the faceoff. Nolan punches it out of the zone, chasing Rampage down into their zone. Just gets it out in the neutral zone. Big fella coming down the ice. Rampage tries to get a handle on it, back to the point. Uh-oh, Nolan's got it. 2-on-1 for Colton and Nolan. Lots of time here. Oh, and Nolan gets it over to Colton. Colton just can't punch it in. Tough 2-on-1 for Littleton. Rampage avoids a goal. Littleton almost strikes first on a great opportunity. Good work by Colton and Nolan pressing the puck into the offensive zone there. All right, we've got Highland and Hamill on D. We've got, where do we have? Krebs, Stees. Oh, we've got a man in the box, so it looks like we're going to be killing the penalty. That's Liam and Hamill on the penalty kill. Great play by Liam. Rampage tips it into our zone. Liam chasing after it, up the boards nice and hard. Hamill puts it into the corner, chasing after it. A little fight in the corner there. Ferguson comes in to help out. Hamill comes out with it. And back on full strength. Thank you. And with that full strength comes, oh, it looks like we will get a trip here, but yes. All right, Littleton's going to go up on a power play. Littleton's power play line has been really strong in Chicago. They've been working on it quite a bit at practice. We've got Liam and JP on defense. Nolan, Colton, and Roberts or Ferguson on forwards. They'll want to get control of it and start moving the puck and keeping the possession. They won't rush the shot too early here. Unless JP takes a slapper, which just happened. Just high and wide. Lots of power. All right, unlucky. We're going to reset in the neutral zone. JP's got a little bit of time. JP's going to play. Oh, out in the middle to Nolan. Almost finds him. Colton picks up the puck, plays it over to JP. JP finds Colton on the far post. That has been a connection that we've already seen quite a bit this year. JP almost no-looks it over to Colton. Colton buries it home for a 1-0 game right off the bat. 32 seconds left with a 1-0 game. Nice job on the power play for Littleton. Got to say the human tripod is working pretty strong here. It's Brian's nickname when he was in high school, but he's right back to holding on to the camera right now and doing a great job. Sorry, Khalid. All right, Rampage carries it into the offensive zone, gets a shot off on Brody. 25 seconds left. There'll be a face-off in the defensive zone. Got Hamill and Highland on defense. Gavin, Graham, and Crawford filling out the forwards. Crawford ties them up, comes around. Gavin has control over the boards. Oh, just can't get it out of the zone. Hamill's on him one-on-one. Hamill up the boards. Oh, takes a funny bounce off the boards, or an unlucky bounce, I should say. That one's going to get out. Nice job clearing the puck. Really tough bounce off the boards right into the slot. All right, we will reconvene in the second period with a 1-0 game.
Tutorial here. This is the red button or green button will put you on record.
Corey, quick.
Scoot in, Corey.
All right, so
We're live.
we are live. All right, had to take a picture for Will just to make sure he would believe how we are trying to pull this off today. We've got first lineup is JP and Liam on defense, Colton, Nolan, and Ferguson on forwards. Littleton pushes it forward, but unlucky there, and over to Nolan. Nolan headmans it to JP. JP's pushing the puck. Almost finds Colton again. JP one-on-one on the big fella out there. 45. Got tangled up with JP and then ended up kind of finishing the tangle in a little bit of a manner. You don't see JP go down too often, and when you do, you certainly don't see him slow to get up. So usually when this happens, there'll be a goal in about the next 90 seconds if JP's still out there. And friendly reminder, we're running every 14-minute periods.
12-minute period. Oh, no, 14.
Yeah.
Right.
Colton's carrying it into the zone. Over to Ferguson. Nolan picks it up. There's a 2-on-2 with Ferguson getting back to help out. Great back check by Ferguson. Oh, unlucky. Liam carrying it up, but gets caught up with Rampage. Rampage gets a shot off in the slot. Brody with another nice save. Brody's been tested a couple of times tonight. All right. We've got Graham, Gavin, Kelly, and Broadhurst, and then Crawford on forward. Rampage wins it back to the point. Takes a pretty sharp snapshot right into Brody's chest protector. They'll bring out another face-off here. Rampage pulls it back again, puts it in, but Crawford picks it off. Crawford time to get it into the zone, which he does. Rampage kicks it out, but Kelly keeps it in nicely. Littleton trying to keep him in their zone there. Graham against the boards, or Gavin against the boards there. Refs tell him to move the puck down. And Rampage takes the body right away. Big number 2 skating out of there. Oh, goes for a long pass.
That should be an ice.
Yeah, it's going to get waved off. Rampage crashes the puck. Gets it up to their point. Soft shot from the point. Brody puts it out of there. Gavin, nice pass up the middle instead of just firing it up the boards. Danielson puts it into the corner, looking for somebody in the slot. Littleton gets a change on D. Hamill and Highland out with a quick turn by, looks like Roberts out there on the change. Highland with a quick backhand. Hamill at neutral ice. Looks to his partner Highland, and Hamill picks it back up. Finds Graham pulling back. Graham with a quick, nice pass over to Roberts. Gavin's got the puck for a quick shot over the net. Highland along the boards. Rampage with a nice clear. Highland over to, I think that's Roberts over there. Oh, picks it up in the slot, fires it. Oh, I think that was Krebs. Rampage on a 3-on-2. Nope. Littleton gets back and ends the odd man rush. Hamill into the corner, over to his partner. Oh, Highland gets caught up with somebody behind the net. Hamill up the boards. Oh, almost up. I think that was Steez over there. Rampage behind the net. Rampage finds somebody in front of the net. Littleton. Highland coming over, needs to get it out of the zone here. And looks like Littleton's going to clear it now. Nice job. Oh, there could be a trip. There we go. Steve's pressing the puck and gets taken down. Would be the next power play for Littleton. Again, Littleton's power play line: Liam, JP, Nolan, Ferguson, and Colton. They were successful in the first period for the 1-0 lead right now. Let's see how they do. Rampage wins the draw. JP picks it up in neutral ice. Hits Nolan. Finds Colton. But carries on to Ferguson. Littleton runs into each other a little bit. Creates a 2-on-1. Nice work by JP. Now we've got Ferguson along the boards. Oh, nice block by Liam. Over to Nolan. Nolan passes up to JP. They've got a little bit of space here. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson finds Liam. Liam's going to carry it into the zone. Liam's looking for somebody in the slot. Nolan right in the slot. Just can't bury it. Colton picks it up. Oh. Liam picks it up over at the point. And we have a whistle. It looks like the goal was off its moorings. The ref's adjusting it. We go to the second power play line with Hamill and Broadhurst. We've got Crawford, Danielson, and I think we got Steez there. Bowden picks it up on the point, over to Hamill. Hamill over to Graham. Graham fighting for it. All alone, just can't carry it. Puck was rolling. Bowden's on a one-on-one. Rampage cuts through. And it was a quick whistle, but Hamill picked up the puck. I think the refs lost visibility on it. However, then that came off as well. But great defense, awesome play by Brody. Rampage had a nice little chip on the puck and slid through the defense there. All right, back to full strength. We've got Liam and JP, Colton, Ferguson, and Nolan. We've got 8:31 left in the second. Still a 1-0 game. Rampage is putting on a pretty good fight this game. JP picks it up, brings it around the boards. Nolan receives it, was looking for Colton in the middle for a quick breakout. Brody's tried to cover it up, but got away from him there. It looks like there's a little bit of a battle with Nolan in front of the net, or with Liam in front of the net. Now Nolan's going down the boards. Tries to get it over to Colton, but wasn't available. And Nolan comes in clears out number 67 and probably spend a minute and a half to 2 minutes in the box to think about it. 1 minute.
A rare penalty.
Yeah. .130 is the penalty. Face-off will go all the way down into the Hawks zone. Penalty kill is going to be Kelly and Broadhurst, Graham, and Gavin. Or Gavin and who?
Just Ferguson. Probably gets like Ferguson.
And Ferguson. Some of the parents saying just Gavin out there as he is a bit of a Tasmanian devil on the kill. It's pretty impressive. Ooh. Puck is loose in front of the Hawks zone, and Rampage is really throwing bodies around there. Littleton still clearing the puck in front of Brody, but Brody's standing strong. Nice movement by Rampage at the point. Ferguson in the corner. Gavin high. They throw the puck towards the net. Number 5 knocks down Bowden from behind. Number 5 and number 45, easily 300 pounds between the both of them. Big fellas out there. Littleton working hard. No retaliation by Littleton. Kept their wits about them. Really nice play by the penalty kill there. Looks like Rampage switched their goalie halfway through the second, so we'll see what we've got. All right, we're back to Liam and JP on D, and Colton, Nolan, and looks like we got Roberts up there. Colton with a head of steam. Oh, backhand, cuts across the crease, gets chopped down. JP picks it up along the boards. Looks like Roberts up on the line. Colton. Roberts still pressing the puck. Rampage skates through him, gets a shot off on Brody. Takes a really bad bounce. Brody lost it there for a second. Liam took a swipe at it, and Rampage keeps it in. Roberts, skates over the puck. Unlucky. JP is just going to clear it all the way down on a one-time backhanded, but it's not going to be a whistle. Waves it off. Rampage is now buried deep in their zone with a little bit of pressure by Littleton, which is nice. It's getting a little chippy out there. Nolan in to pick up the puck. Ref's still saying move the puck along the boards there. Littleton and Rampage. Rampage is trying to hold it up. Looks like they just have to go ahead and call for a face-off. Game's getting a little rougher than consistently. Yeah, Rampage is starting to use their size, that's for sure. All right, we've got Hamill and Highland on defense with, I think we've got Steez, Gavin. Graham, Gavin, and Crawford. Oh, nice. Oh, Crawford doesn't move. Fires a shot just wide, but nice movement by Crawford. Highland finds the man in the middle in the slot with Gavin. Crawford holding on to it in the corner. Gets bumped out by 45. We've got a 2-on-2, but Highland picks up the puck. Nice work by Highland. Gavin finds a man in the middle with Danielson, picks it up. Danielson's going to slow down for a second. Highland puts it back in, deeper into the zone. Crawford comes over to help out, gets it from behind. Highland looks to his partner. all the way across the ice. Hamill up the boards to Gavin. Gavin, nice to the slot. Can't find anyone. Oh, they look for the long pass, but great work by Highland and Hamill to cut him off. But number 2 comes all the way around. Goes high and hard over the net. Lots of action here at the Ice Ranch. Back down in the defensive zone. All right. 4:31 left in the second. Still just a 1-0 game. Rampage takes a shot from the point, tries to tip it through. Littleton puts it up. Oh, in the middle. I think that's... Oh, nice shot. That was Krebs coming around, picking up the puck in the middle of the in the slot, making it all the way around. Nice hard shot. So we've got Broadhurst and Kelly on point. We've got Stees, Krebs, and Roberts as the center. Roberts wins the face-off cleanly. Nice play by Broadhurst, keeping it in the zone. Kelly up. Stees keeps it deep. Back over to Stees' side. Nice fight by Blake. Gets it into the middle. Broadhurst picks it up in the neutral zone. Nice hard pass over to Krebs. Krebs dumps it into the offense. Up to Bowden on the point. Quick shot from Bowden. Rampage trying to get it out of the zone. Good pressure by Littleton. Kelly on a one-on-one down the boards. Rampage pulls up. Not before Stees can run him down. Bowden plays the puck into space nicely. And Rampage goes offsides. Seems like each shift has an opportunity in the offensive zone and some work in the defensive zone. Really back-to-back game here.
And this has been a longer period than when we worked with
I was good. This has been a lengthy period, as one of our cameramen just mentioned. 3:15. JP up to Nolan. Colton has a little bit of room here. Fires off a nice hard shot. Goalie kind of stumbles back into his goal, but looks like it got caught into his blocker. All right, so we've got Liam and JP on point with Colton's line, which includes Nolan and Ferguson. Colton for the face-off here. Nice little high five before they start. And Rampage comes out with it, skates it out of the zone, crosses center ice, chips it in. Liam plays it up the board to Ferguson. Colton picks it up. Ferguson back to Colton. Oh, but Nolan picks it up with a quick redirect. Now they've got two. Colton's in the middle. Nolan decides to play it around to JP. JP's got a little bit of time here. And JP puts it onto the backhand and then finds the top corner. Wow. JP's two biggest fans are sitting right next to me here. A legit goal to make it 2-0 with 2:32 left. Nice play by Nolan, by the way. Nolan didn't have anybody in the slot. Rang it around the boards. JP then pinched off the point and carried it in and then buried it on a backhand into the top right corner. We've got Hamill and Highland. We've got Graham, Danielson, and Crawford's line. Littleton comes out with it into the neutral ice. It's getting scrappy. Danielson gets a quick shot off. Very nice. This is definitely our scrappy line. Gavin exchanging pleasantries in front of the goal there with one of the Rampage players. Both have big smiles on their face, though. Hamlin Highland pinching him pretty deep on the face-off here and tied up. But, oh! We got almost 3 shots off the face-off. And Rampage plays it off the boards. Hamill up to Gavin. Graham has some room here.
Thank you.
All right. We are back with duct tape and baling wire pulling off this game. We've broken the tripod. We've now run out of batteries on the microphone. So we are just going to be talking into the phone here. Let's take a look here. 3-0 game. And good work by Littleton. We'll be back to finish off this game in the third period. By the way, before I go, great sportsmanship by the two teams here. Lots of high fives in between the game or in between the face-offs and periods. So we'll see how this goes in the third period. Will must be.
We're just breaking down.
He must just be looking at this like,
Oh my gosh.
one game. I can't serve the Lord for one game without you knuckleheads. Like
He's
All right, we are back for the third here.
Yeah, 14 minutes.
We're saying we're pretty surprised. Rampage, big, strong game by these guys. Physical but clean. Pretty good puck control as well. Up the middle. Liam puts it in. Colton skates into the offensive zone here, looking for a man. Oh, looks in the slot, nobody there. Big fella skating in. Rampage has some numbers here. Nolan, they can't stay off sides. Liam pinches the boards there. And Rampage goes off sides with all the numbers they had on that rush. All right, Danny Holden with the first line, 13:34. We're running 14-minute periods. Rampage pushes it into the offensive zone. Colton comes out with it, chips it over to JP. JP up the boards, over to Nolan, just gets broken up by the Rampage. Nolan gets pressed into the boards there, right back to the boards with 3 guys. And Colton comes out with it, looks for JP on the point, but Rampage gets just enough time. Nice pinch by Liam. Liam takes a step off that pass there, intercepts it, sends it back down. JP's got it in the neutral zone. Might go in and skate with it here. He has some room. Oh, and we might see another beautiful goal by JP. Man, that is impressive. JP's just makes it look easy sometimes. Picks it up in neutral zone. Carries it all the way in. And makes this game 4-0.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're out with Crawford, Danielson, and Gavin, Bowden, and Kelly on D. Rampage wins the faceoff into their own zone. Nice. Gavin pinches it off, keeps it in the zone. Gavin picks up the puck, finds the slot. Over to Kelly. Kelly back to Gavin. Rampage struggling to get out of their zone here. And they start with the big boy. Number 5 carrying it into the zone. Big long stick. Rampage keeps it in. Kelly tops him down with no penalty. Oh, Bowden goes to clear it, but gets caught up in Rampage's skates. Nice work by Kelly. Rampage keeps it in. Good work by Littleton. Just can't get out of the zone. Rampage finds it in the slot. Oh, had a guy far post, just couldn't bury it. Kelly picks up, intercepts, and looking to clear out the puck here. Gavin along the boards. Nice pass over to Crawford. Crawford all the way down, and it will be an icing. Littleton needed a line change. Great work, though, on defense. Another foul here by the cameraman. All right, we've got Roberts on center. We've got Stees, Highland, Krebs. Stees carrying it out. Clears the zone all the way over to Krebs. Krebs going in, has a little bit of room, and a player fires a shot. Nice shot. Krebs has nice shot over from the wing, and phone's ringing, watch is going off. Sorry, Will. We're just not doing it right here, buddy. But we're doing our best for Littleton hockey. Rampage comes out of the offensive or defensive zone with a little bit of steam here. Highland on one-on-one. Oh, nice play by Krebs. Krebs slows him down. Hamill picks it up in the boards, clears the puck. over to Steez. Steez, just can't get off. Takes down the ref. This one might not be okay. We've got a ref down. Ref landed directly on his back here. And let's hope he's okay. Our Rampage player pushed back. These guys, reminder, really don't wear any equipment. And look at this guy. Good support by the fans, giving them a cheer. All right. Ref's back at it. Good for him.
Oh, good. Tighten your helmet back.
Yep. Yeah.
Here you go.
All right. Refs are persevering. We've got a 4-0 game. 10:37 left in the third. And we've got JP, Liam, and Colton's line with Nolan and Ferguson. All right, back at it. Liam battling in the corner with Rampage. JP comes over to help out. Rampage still trying to bury it there. Colton presses. Ferguson up the boards. Nolan putting the body on him. Wild shot right. Nice work by Brody. So puck started to slide behind him. Looks like could have been carried behind the net, but Brody gets a hand on it right away. Danny holding with the line here of Colton with Liam and JP on defense. Rampage wins with a quick shot from the point. JP chips it up the boards, Nolan up the boards, and Colton picks it up. Ref does a nice job of getting out of the way by the way. And Colton finds JP with a quick stick and runs into too much traffic there. JP picks it back up, chips it off the boards. He's got Colton in the middle. Rampage is able to cut off the play here. Rampage trying to get out of the zone. Colton finds Nolan high. Nolan with a nice hard snapshot. And it looks like Ferguson's over there to pick up the rebound, gets another shot off, just can't get it past the goalie. Again, Rampage changed their goaltending halfway through this game. This guy hasn't been tested as well, but two solid goalkeepers from Rampage there. Rampage wins the face-off, battling in the corner, but Gavin forces the turnover. Rampage still now carrying it out with a little bit of speed. Nice poke check by Bowden. Rampage picks it up, but goes offsides. Oh, Rampage took it into Brody. Brody went down to make sure you're not going to score on me after the whistle. Rampage didn't shoot it. All right, we've got Crawford, Danielson, Gavin. Crawford wins it. Gavin over to Danielson. Nice pass. Danielson skating in with a little bit of steam here. Rampage coming back with some numbers. Gets a shot off. Rampage picks up the rebound. Gavin, nice up the boards. Just can't get it out of the zone. They've got a man far post again that just can't seem to connect. Nice work by Bowden in the corner there. Gavin up the boards, or Danielson up the boards, but now Gavin in the neutral zone, and we're offsides again. Quick line change for the Hawks with Roberts' line with Steez and Krebs on the wings with Hamill and Highland on defense. Still 4-0. 8:24 left. Highland over to Hamill. Hamill up to, tries to find Krebs, or Stees. Or Krebs, excuse me. I'm going to correct that one more time. Stees. And Rampage goes offsides. Rampage tries to carry it through. They do. Quick hard shot wide. Brody can't hold on to it. Highland in the corner here. Tries to chip it up. He does over to Stees. Up to Hamill. Hamill over to Krebs. Krebs has a little bit of room here. Hamill and Stees, they're keeping the announcer hydrated by some of the wonderful parents on the team. Thank you. Highland back over to Krebs. Highland picks it back up again into the boards, gets taken down. Hamill picks it up, chips it over to Stees over to Colton. Hamill's going to take a little bit of time. Highland now going to try to get it out of the zone. Nice play, and they do. That's Steve's looking for a quick shift. Colton's still out. Roberts changes up. Now we've got Nolan and Ferguson. Nice pinch by Colton there. Ferguson looks like he's got a little bit of space, but Rampage is all over him. We've got a change by Liam and JP on defense here. Rampage trying to take it one-on-one against JP, which usually doesn't work. JP picks it back up. Colton and JP down for a 2-on-1. And JP picks it up for a hard 5-hole, but solid save by the goalie. And nice work by Littleton. Yeah, hats may have flown on the ice for that one. We've got 6:25 left in the third, 4-0 game. All right, Rampage trying to get out of their own zone, but Colton heads them off right away. Lots of pressure by Littleton. Liam over to JP. JP forward up to Ferguson. Ferguson has a little bit of time, but can't hold on to it. Nolan's really getting a quick shot off. Shots dramatically improved into this season. Give him a little bit of time, and he gets a quick shot off. All right, we've got Gavin Danielson Crawford with Kelly Broadhurst on D. 6:06 left in the game. Rampage picks it up, trying to work out of their own zone. Oh, Gavin picks up a quick puck. Crawford almost with another rebound. Still fighting for it. Uses the point. Oh, it was a tough one to hold on to. Bowden keeps it on his forehand nicely. Plays the puck out to Danielson. Lots of good pressure by the forwards, back checking. Looks like we've got, I think, Crawford and Bowden along the boards. It's interesting. All right, 5:18 left in the game, 4-0 Hawks. Quick line change over to Hamlin Highland with Roberts' line of Stees and Krebs. Oh, Stees carries it up. Looks to the middle. Up, and a quick offsides there. on Littleton. All right, Robert, Stees, and Krebs on forwards. Highland, Hamill. Roberts ties them up. And Littleton comes out with the faceoff, dumps it into the zone with Stees chasing. Rampage with a head of steam coming out of the zone and can't stay on sides.
Yes.
All right, we've got JP and Liam on defense. Back to Colton's line. Liam chops it out into the neutral zone. Rampage clears it into our zone here. Liam's going to have a little bit of time. Pretty quick back check by Rampage. No one in the slot. Colton picks it up, has a little bit of room. Oh, almost finds Nolan. But Ferguson picks it up, carries it in the zone, finds Nolan. Nolan's got a second here and fires high. Goalie, nice save. And JP's going to take a big boomer. Just wide. Liam keeps it in nicely. Ferguson picks up the puck back over to the goalie, but Colton's got it behind the net here. Colton finds Nolan, and
Got a stick on it.
quick shot. Rampage gets a stick on the shot here. Nice pressure by the Hawks. All right, we've got Kelly Broadhurst on the point. Gavin takes a quick shot off but gets blocked. We're with Crawford's line with Danielson on the left wing. Graham pressuring and ref getting out of the way. Kelly's looking for some help. Keeps it on his forehand nicely. Gets it out of the zone. Kelly over to Broadhurst. Broadhurst up over to Danielson. Danielson looking for a quick pass over to Crawford. Just couldn't connect. Broadhurst over to Kelly. Kelly up to Gavin. Yeah, nice work. Good way to get a stick on it with Broadhurst in the slot. Creates an odd man rush. Can they convert? They just can't get through. All right. Rampage comes in, throws it to the middle. Broadhurst picks it up. Nice hard clear around the boards. Gavin, just overskates it. Graham, sorry, I think I said Gavin. Graham just overskates it. Gavin on the far on the far side. Rampage coming out. Littleton gets a quick line change. Oh, Rampage gets a quick shot in front of the net. Nice save by Brody. Highland picks up the stick nicely. And it looks like Gavin is going to chip it up the board. Somebody got cleared out there. Hamill intercepts, picks it up, looks far. Nice play over to space, and Danielson's got some room. Here we go. Oh, just can't bury it. That is a nice opportunity. Rampage now coming down, 2-on-2, hard shot. Brody can't hold on to it, but makes the initial save, which is all that matters. 1:31 left in the third. Rampage fighting along the boards all game here. They get a pass out. Hard shot from the point with the tip, but can't get in. The big boy shoots. Roberts rings it along the post. It's a foot race here. Hamill's going to pick it up and gets it out of the zone. Nice kick by Krebs. Krebs may have a little soccer in his background there. Highland going to pick up the puck. All right, JP picking it up in his own zone. Finds Highland. Roberts all the way up. Rampage tries to go for a slap shot. Doesn't work. Now there's numbers. Can we stay on sides? We do. Oh, unlucky. Rampage coming down. Uh-oh, Liam catches an edge here. Big number 5. Who is that? Krebs going up against the big boy nicely. All right, JP picks it up in the neutral zone. And he's got a few numbers there with Colton in front of the slot. There's 3 seconds left. Looks like Littleton's going to hold the shutout, which they do. Really nice play by Littleton. Have to hand it to Monument for coming out strong. I would say this was a tougher game than we were expecting, and that's a good team that we'll see more and more throughout the season. Great game by Littleton. We assure you tomorrow we will be a little more together with a tripod, probably a charged mic, but we thank you for watching Littleton Hockey.